Did you push his head into a cupboard?
No.
Did you tell him that you did that?
Yes.
Again, why'd you do that if you didn't do it?
Because I was afraid
See,
that
the person
if
that
they
has
did-
a history of lying here is kind of standing on my stage, right? I mean, her story stinks, right?
Yes.
Does she ever lie to you in the past about this?
Yes, she has.
She's a liar. Why are you with the liar?
I thought she would change.
And why would you think she would change? Did she tell you she would change? I'm sorry. We already established that she's a liar. Doesn't that mean anything she says, you shouldn't take her word for it? Stop doing that. Stop dealing with people who aren't up to the standard that you set for yourself, and then making the excuse that, well, they'll change. Like, no, don't expect that. Take them as they are. And if they don't meet the standard, find somebody else.
Yeah. And how many children do you have with her?
Just
this one. And your son, you know, you were taking him, your son, and handing him off to a family member, right?
yes.
Why were you doing this?
She got attached to him, and
This family member got attached?
yes, and we let him go to her, and it wasn't about stress.
Yeah, but what about for a couple hours? I mean, what's this couple days stuff?
She had asked for it.
Yeah, but I would, like, if somebody said, hey, can I watch your kids for 2 days? I'd say, no.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't
Yeah.
most people say, no,
True.
these are my children and I need to be with them. But again, you didn't think anything
No,
crazy about it
when I looked at
either.
the picture,
But
there
how
was-
about when you get the text saying, something's wrong with your son, he needs to go to the hospital?
at that point, yes.
Why wait 2 days, though?
When I looked at the picture, it didn't look like there was anything wrong.
But you're not a doctor, are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Right, I'm not a doctor.
No.
Like, you said you're engaged?
Yes.
When's the big date?
There is no date right now after this.
After this?
Yes.
What if she passes?
Well, the one thing is you're going to get counseling. Some real good counseling.
Why you would...
'Cause this is no fair.
That sounds real nice. I don't believe it. Nothing against you, but why are you with such an older guy? I mean, he's like 25 years older than you.
We have a lot in common, and
You have a lot
I
in
fell in
common.
love with him.
What do you have a lot in common with?
We've been through a rough past.
Anybody else watching this, thinking, damn, she looks rough. Especially for somebody so young. She looked like she done been through something and she going through something. And she's young because of that 25-year age gap. She got to be, in her 20s? And I'm just looking at, like, her mannerisms and how she's just standing all tight, like, on stage. It's a little unsettling, a little unsettling. I'm not exactly sure, if she's going to pass her lie detector test. She's not really giving me good vibes.
And we're
You've been
trying to
through what?
pull forward. We've had a rough past growing up and been through a lot, and we're trying to move forward.
And there's nobody younger, more your age, that you had a rough past that you can find?
No,
You can't find anybody.
no.
You had a child with somebody else.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you did find somebody else at one time, right?
Thought I did.
Manuel, you came here, took a lie detector test result. Is that you told the truth? First question, did you strike your 1-year-old son with a plastic bowl? You answered no, and that came back inconclusive. Okay. No, that means we can't figure out if you're telling the truth or you didn't tell the truth. So, doesn't matter. It doesn't say you did it. We can't tell. Inconclusive. But then we did get two results for the next two questions. Did you do anything to cause your 1-year-old son's skull fracture? You answered no. Did you shake your 1-year-old son? You answered no. Those two came back the same, and it came back that you did not tell the truth. I honestly don't believe that you're evil. I don't want to believe you're evil. I don't think you're evil, but I think you did a really bad thing. And I think you need help.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anybody to turn to?
No. I was raised in the foster care system all my life.
I want to get you help.
Yes.
It's unfortunate, but sometimes when people are put in the system like you were, kind of creates a cycle.
Yes.
And now your son's in the system. And I would love more than anything to stop that cycle with you and your son.
Yes.
I would encourage you when you go back, you talk to the police, try to remember, try to get help. You need to go back to a doctor,
Yes.
figure out what's going on, get you help. And I encourage, if there is anybody in your life that cares about you, somebody needs to, take you by the shoulder and say, you need to say goodbye to certain situations. You need some help. You need parenting classes, things like this. Maybe you go on your own for a while. Raise your children. You need, when you think your child is sick, you take them to the hospital right away. You take them to the doctor, okay?
Yes.
I hope that you do steps to, figure this out, make amends with what happened with your son, and so you can get him back, and that you can be a good mother,
Yes.
okay? All right.